Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let's see what messages come out for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun dun dun. We've been getting some very interesting messages lately. Okay, it just goes to show that not every reading is going to resonate with everybody. You know, we've been getting some that have been really great, twins coming together, and some saying that, you know, hey, twins are deciding to leave it alone. All right, go in a different direction. Some focusing on themselves, not focusing on love at all. Okay, so, you know, depends on you, your person, and where you are in life, how you feel, what's going on, etc. Right? So let's see. All right, let's get the messages of this reading. Thank you, Spirit. What does feminine need to know? Oh, okay. It's 2. Yes, 2. We have network. Mission. Ooh, okay. This could be someone that you meet through networking, okay? Someone you cross paths with, you know, because of what you do for work, what they do for work. Could be 2 entrepreneurs meet at some sort of networking event, okay? It could be 2 people that are in the same field and you meet somewhere like a conference or something like that. Yeah. You share a similar passion in life, okay, for helping others, and you're here to do that together, okay? So Spirit is going to have you cross paths sooner or later. Feels like sooner rather than later, but trust in divine timing. Yeah, we have journey. Trust in divine timing. Okay. I feel like as soon as you and this person cross paths, both of you are going to know there's something special there. Like, okay, we're meant to do something together. Even if you don't pick up on romantic energy at first, you're going to pick up on the fact that, okay, me and you doing something. Spirit got us doing something. I feel it, okay? That type of thing. We're going to be doing something. Doesn't have to be romantic or anything like that. Okay, we have destiny. You just feel like something is destined. All right, and it's coming out with relocation. So again, networking event, conference, something like that makes me feel like, all right, if you and this person are from 2 different areas, one of you may have to move. Okay, one of you may have to move. It says, trust that the universe will guide us toward each other, weaving a tapestry of chance meetings and shared experiences that will lead us to our destined connection. And I believe it, based on these 2 energies right here. All right, I believe that. Like I said, you're going to come in contact with this person, you're going to be like, yeah. They're going to come in contact with you, and, okay. Something's here about that. What is it? All right, we have mastery. At this phase in my life, I'm focused on honing my craft and refining the skills that will help me to fulfill my purpose. And I feel like both of you are here. All right, hence why when you meet, you're going to be at that point in your career or on your mission, your journey, where you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to help more people. I'm ready to do more. I'm ready to give more. You know, Spirit blesses those in a way, right, that are meant to be like this blessing to others, right? We're all blessed. We're all favored, right? But the more that Spirit gives you, it's like you have more of a responsibility to give back or to show up for others or something, you know? So it's something here, like there's favor on you. There's favor on your person, okay? Then on top of whatever gifts and skill sets that Spirit has blessed you with that contribute to or go hand in hand with this mission work. You know, missionary. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Doesn't have to be, you know, coming from a religious place, but it can be something like that. Okay. Certainly could. Let's get into this reading though. Let's see what information we can get on this person or situation. Okay. Quite a bit. I feel this one. Death card, rebirth, transformation, spiritual awakening. It also feels like endings of relationships and connections, though. Like outgrowing certain things. Whether this be you or them, let us see. Like I said, somebody's ready to expand. It could be both of you with that mastery energy, like I said. Ready to expand, ready to give more, ready to do more. Alright. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like a very nostalgic energy. Okay. Memories. They're saying memories, memories, memories. Okay. So this could be someone that you know or that you know of. Someone that you've crossed paths with multiple times before. It could be because, again, the line of work that you're a part of. Then we have the Page of Wands. All right. And the Page of Wands is... It feels like a message being received. Four of Wands is underlining. So for those of you who do know this person, okay, already, you met them networking. Like that's a past tense energy then. Because the 6 of Cups, like I said, is memories and nostalgia. So perhaps at the next event, it's going to become extremely clear that, okay, you're meant to be someone special in my life. Don't know what. Again, even if it's not romantic energy initially that you feel, that could be what Spirit is referring to. That was not either of your initial thoughts. You just pretty much assumed that the person would be around because of whatever type of work you're both doing. It just felt like something was there, like Spirit had the both of you there at that time, you know, for a reason. Now, 4 of Wands is our home, it's our environment. 2 of Wands is a choice. Again, when this person messages you or when they communicate or express whatever it is they want to say, this feels to me like you're going to have to decide, pick and choose, you know, as far as home, as far as environment. We have 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is communication again. It's also movement, travel, progress. The Chariot is movement, travel, progress. So for both of these to come out together, so it's like so much emphasis on movement and travel, so much emphasis on communication that it's obvious that's what's going to happen. Someone's going to communicate about travel or movement, relocation. Okay, so we see where this is coming from, right? So again, for some of you, this is someone you've crossed paths with multiple times over. You don't know that yet. Okay, there's a very specific thing that you've gone through or that this person has gone through in your earlier years that contributes to what you do now, who you are now as a person, something like that. For others of you, definitely feels like you met this person multiple times. Like you've crossed paths with them multiple times and you're going to do so again. And this meeting is going to make it extremely obvious for you that the two of you are meant to be in each other's lives because of similar missions that you're on. Only to discover eventually that there's more there. This is a destined connection. It's meant for you guys to be together and work together in multiple ways. Okay? So take it whichever way it resonates with, for you, which for some of you, you don't know yet. You'll have to see because it hasn't occurred yet. For others of you, again, you already know who this is. So, okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups is a love offer. So again, even if it didn't start out that way, it's going to go that way. That kind of thing. Eight of Swords, because somebody's been thinking about it a lot. If I'm on a mission, I need people around me that understand what the mission is, that understand how to assist. Otherwise, it's like they're just kind of in the way, and distracting me and preventing me from being able to accomplish what it is that I'm setting out to accomplish. So I feel like that's where this person is coming from. When they, review, observe, assess, whatever you would like to call it, the situation, they really do feel like, you compliment them. You understand them in a way that would make their mission easier. You are, again, on the same or similar mission. So it only makes sense to do it together. It's something about it that amplifies the work that you're doing. We do it together, the work is amplified. Who we are potentially helping, increases. The number of people that we're potentially assisting increase. Things like that. So it's like it just makes sense in this person's mind to make this offer on top of they're having whatever romantic feelings they're having. So we don't want to ignore that. The Ace of Cups represents joy and love, loving feelings. Okay? Because otherwise, it could just be a work relationship. It doesn't have to be nothing romantic, but it's that romantic energy there. Now, Six of Cups also represents past lives. So for those of you who never met the person, right? Like, let's go back to that group. And this is someone you're going to meet. There may be this energy of, I know you, or I've known you before. Even if it's your very first time meeting. Okay, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. Being equally yoked. Okay, equal give and take. And then we have the Devil here. Okay. Nine of Cups is the underlining. Yeah, well, you know how that goes. You know how that goes, feminine. I feel like anytime we see the Devil and then something like the Nine of Cups, it's kind of obvious why the Devil is there. Then we have mission and destiny. All right, so you're on a mission to fulfill your destiny. Okay, so who you think gonna be lurking? Oh, okay, the Devil. Devil-like energies. Because there's more than one, it's more than one level. So it's more than one devil, honey. You understand? And as you level up and get closer and closer to your destiny, or closer and closer to fulfilling your mission, here goes this energy. Whether that be chaotic things that happen around you, because of the energy in the force that's putting it into the air, into other people and controlling them and having them do things. Look at this card, for example. This could be something like you studying and out of nowhere music starts blasting. Everybody is not entitled to stop their life because you're studying, but I'm just saying it's certain energies that will intervene with what you're doing. And it seems like it happens like that intentionally. Sometimes it is an energy that's doing that. That's what Spirit is saying. But you have a stronger energy on your side. You have a stronger energy inside of you. So when you stay tapped in, yeah, see, that's the death and rebirth. When you stay tapped in, it's like there isn't really any of that could affect you the way it's attempting to. Hence why the Nine of Cups is the underlying energy, still getting one's heart's desires and wish fulfillment regardless of what's happening, who's doing what and saying what, etc. Like, still getting what I desire here, okay? Yep, Justice. So as long as I move with integrity and, you know, I handle people the way I want to be handled, treat people the way I want to be treated, I'll get my heart's desires. 4 of Wands, stable home, stable environment. Again, something about moving, relocation, travel, okay? It just keeps coming up. Then we have that Tower. Tower is suddenly, so sudden shifts, okay? Sudden shifts that take place so that we can continue on what it is that Spirit needs us to do. Okay, it's like something just makes sense. See, the Fool card stayed behind. Something just makes sense. So in this case, taking that leap of faith is more than worth it. More than. All right, we got the 9 of Pentacles. Very single, independent, self-sufficient. All right. 10 of Wands. This is like overwhelming stress. Again, so it's like having the perfect companion or perfect helpmate. And I feel like it goes both ways. Okay. On a mission to assist the collective in whichever way that is. This is why this makes sense. Okay, we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Then the Knight of Swords. So yes, again, after observing, reassessing, etc., person comes towards you, speaks this truth, or delivers this message. This could be a message or something in message form with the Page of Wands. But the Knight of Swords, nevertheless, is like swift action. I know what I need to do. Let me go ahead and do it. I know what I want to say. Let me go ahead and say it. That kind of thing. Hence, again, going to this 8 of Wands and this Chariot. Okay, I know what I want to say. I'm going to say it. Then I'm going to receive what it is that I want to receive in return. Okay, this is like back and forth conversation, 8 of Wands. Okay. This could be a lot of back and forth travel prior to move as well. But the Sun card is here and the Queen of Cups. So again, then I say it's a lot of love here. It's a lot of joy here. Okay, so it's not like it's just for the sake of the mission. It's just for the sake of whatever work needs to be done. That's a part of it, but it's not the only thing, right? This person sees you as someone that's dependable, reliable. You are who you say you are. Very mature, grounded. This gives like emotionally secure. That's this gives. You're emotionally secure. You're confident. Okay. You know what your purpose is. It's like you're walking in your purpose, whoever I'm talking to. That's something that your person finds very admirable. Okay. They're walking in their purpose. You find that admirable. Okay. You think it's great. 9 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like, yeah, they think about this all the time. 9 of Pentacles, you're already doing it on your own. They're already doing it on their own. But how much better would it be if the two of you came together and did it? You know, that's what this person thinks about. How loving you are, nurturing, patient, understanding, kind. You know, it's something here about just being a well-rounded person. Okay, and again, emphasis on treating people the way you want to be treated. Okay. Let us see. This Ace of Cups energy, y'all. Again, love offer coming in. I feel like this is something that's going to make you very happy. Your heart is open. Your heart is full. Okay. I'm hearing like finally all the love I have to give. Like you feel like you have somewhere to put it. You know, like you give it to others. But I'm talking about this romantic love that you have to give. Okay. Like, finally, all this love I have to give. I can put it somewhere, you know. That's funny. That is hilarious, all right? They might also feel the same way. Notice the Empress is with child. All this love they have to give, honey, they can finally put it somewhere, you know. They trust you to carry that. Carry their love for them, okay. The Hermit and the Knight of Wands. Whoever I'm talking to, you also stay to yourself a lot. You're a loner. Okay, you stay to yourself a lot. You might interact with people here and there. That's great. You know, you have a social life. But I wouldn't say that it's something that you prioritize. Okay, because the Hermit definitely more so cares about tuning into spirit. Spending time with Source. Okay, which oftentimes requires being alone. Energy is omnipresent. It's everywhere. It's not a physical thing, you know, but it's something that's everywhere. All right. You hear it best when you're to yourself. The Tower. Okay, so yeah. Either you or your person, probably both, could have been in the energy of thinking that what you wanted was not out there. Like as far as romantic love, something else you did not prioritize. Or something else they did not prioritize. Like right here, at this phase in my life, I'm focused on honing my craft and refining the skills that will help me to fulfill my purpose. Yep. And I feel like for a lot of you, that definitely resonates. You put love on the back burner, you know. It could have been people around you, soulmates around you, all that type of stuff. But as far as you prioritizing the energy, no. Self-love, of course, the Empress is here, okay? Love, period. The Queen of Cups is here, but not the romantic kind of love. You know, it's like I'm giving love, I am of love. But when it comes to the romantic kind of love, you paused on that. Well, child, play. Time to press the play button now, child. Alright. Resume. Oh my goodness. Alright, let us see. Resume. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And what are these two? The Devil. That's all. Playing tricks, you know. Trying to make one person think that what you see may not be what you get. You know, that kind of thing. But this person already knows that you are who you say you are. So this is just that fear, you know. Everything's been in alignment. It's been in alignment because I've been prioritizing these things this way. In the event that I were to prioritize love, could love be a distraction? Could it throw me off? You know, could it set me backwards? You know. However, to be in love with someone who I feel like I share a mission with, you see what I'm saying? So it's like this devil energy really doesn't stand a chance. It may make attempts to cause confusion and chaos and uncertainty and, you know, fear. However, if one doesn't feed those energies and they more so focus on the faith they have in the situation, all right, that's what they'll get. Again, the Fool card requires a leap of faith. All right, faith is, even if you cannot see something, you still trust in it. You still believe in it. You still hope for it. Okay, so let us see, y'all. All right, for our feminines. What time is it? 51? Yeah. Okay. All right, we have on the men. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart, okay? That could have been what it was, you know. You're your person, just put all your energy into work, mastering the craft, things like that, okay? Because you are healing your heart. We have spiritual retreats. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. You see? Somebody is in hermit mode or was in hermit mode. Spirit might be saying, okay, time to come out of hermit mode. You know, you've been in hermit mode for a little minute now. You got sky of clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. All right, remember, it's time to expand. We want to do more. We want to give more. Okay, groove of unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the groove. Fostering interconnected harmony among all things. Is this a grove? I think it's grove, yeah. Grove of unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove. Fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Okay. It's definitely grove, y'all. Okay, Blue had a moment. Sky of clarity. That may be what that is. Just needing to seek clarity. Okay. Become interconnected at this point. Again, it says harmony among all beings. Something about the sanctuary as well. Sanctuary being our environment, our home, we're talking about how you're leveling up. So as this person levels up, you level up. It's like the two of you are leveling up together. Okay? You're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Okay? Slow climb. It's been a slow climb. But you've been making it do what it do. We have stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. Okay? Big changes coming in, feminine. Big changes. This was a lighter reading. Okay? Making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Okay? The future is yours to design and navigate. And then we have harmony's call. Okay? Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind to answers. Unveil your path to balance. Okay? Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. You could be the one also experiencing some fear based on some things that you've gone through in your past. When it comes to relationships, and you needing to let yourself know that this is new energy here. The future is yours to design and navigate, allowing new energy to shape your path. So you're birthing new energy. You're birthing a new version of yourself. And it's bringing in a harmonious life. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Yeah. Yep. And I feel like you and your person are in alignment. Attraction. You're going to like what you see when you meet me because I'm exactly your type. Whoa. I'm exactly your type. Then prosperity. We're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. Trust your intuition, for it knows the way to me. When you listen closely, love's whisper becomes clear. Alrighty then. Alright, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggries.